What if I told you that the woman you're seeing, or the one you want, isn't actually attracted to you? She's attracted to an idea, a ghost, a future version of you that exists only in her mind. And right now, you are either building that ghost or you are killing it. Most men are killing it, and they have no idea why she suddenly loses interest, gets cold, or says, "I just don't feel a spark." Welcome. Today, we move beyond basic advice. We are going into the operational psychology of female attraction. We are dissecting a biological and psychological mechanism so powerful it dictates the entire modern dating landscape. This is about potential, not what you are, but what you represent. And understanding this is the difference between being used as emotional fuel for her fantasy and becoming the man who makes that fantasy a reality on his own terms. The central failure of the modern man is this: he listens to her words, but he is deaf to her signals. He is trying to solve an emotional equation with logical data, and it will never compute. She says she wants a nice guy, a good listener, a partner. And you believe her, so you perform. You become excessively available. You prioritize her comfort. You seek her approval. You try to prove you are that guy. And here is the brutal biological reality you are missing. Attraction is not a conscious choice. It is a subconscious calculation. It runs on older software shaped by evolution and survival. When you perform, you are not speaking to that software. You are speaking to her conscious social mind. And you are triggering a fatal signal. In primal terms, a mate is an investment. Is this organism consuming my energy, my time, my emotional resources, or is it generating more? Is it a net drain or a net gain? Your performance, the constant checking in, the need for reassurance, the over-eagerness to please, signals consumption. You are presenting yourself as a project, as a man who needs her validation to feel complete. You are, in her deep psychology, presenting low potential. You have confused being needy with being needed. So if it's not the nice guy performance, what signals high potential? They don't come singly. They come in clusters. You must learn to recognize and, more importantly, embody these clusters. This is the foundation. Potential is not about empty bragging about the future. It is demonstrated by a total congruence with your present reality. Your words, actions, beliefs, and lifestyle are aligned. There is no gap for her to fill with anxiety. A man who is content and authoritative in his current life, his career, his health, his mission, projects a trajectory. He is already on the path. He is not waiting for her to start the journey. He is the calm in the center of the storm. Her idea of you is a test. She will, consciously and subconsciously, try to pull you out of your congruence to see if it's real. This is the famous shit test, but think of it more clinically, a frame tension test. She creates drama, is late, challenges your opinions, talks about other men. Most men fail here. They either comply, seeking approval, or get aggressive, losing control. The man who signals high potential holds his frame. He is emotionally non-reactive. He might playfully deflect or simply not engage with the tension. He communicates, without words, My reality is not destabilized by you. Your behavior does not govern my emotional state. This is the ultimate signal of a man who can handle the uncertainties of the future, a man of high potential. This is the most critical cluster. Her idea is that you are a man on a mission. Your purpose, your work, your art, your cause is the central plot of your life. She is a welcome subplot. When you sacrifice your purpose to attend to her every whim, you kill the fantasy. You become ordinary. You demonstrate high potential by having a schedule she fits into, not a schedule built around her. By being slightly less available. By having the strength to say, I can't see you tonight. I have to finish this project. This does not repel, it attracts. It validates her idea that you are a man of substance. You are generating resources, not consuming hers. You are the prize. Now you understand the mechanism. She attaches to the idea, the congruent, framed, purposeful man you projected. But here is where 99% of relationships die, the reveal. After intimacy, after commitment, the performance slips. You become complacent. You hand her the frame, what do you want to do tonight? Are you mad at me? You make her your central purpose. You stop leading. The congruence shatters. The ghost she fell for vanishes. And she is left with the reality. A man who now looks to her for direction, for validation, for emotional fuel. This is not her being irrational. This is a biological alarm bell. The investment is underperforming. The potential is collapsing. The attraction software flags an error and shuts down. The result? Withdrawal, resentment, the ick, the dead bedroom, the sudden, confusing breakup. She didn't lie. She is disappointed. The man she loved, the idea, is gone. The ultimatum, mastery or frustration. So you stand at a crossroads. You now possess secret knowledge. You understand that attraction is the management of perceived potential. Path 1, you ignore this. You go back to listening to words, performing, seeking validation, handing over your frame. You will experience fleeting connections that mysteriously fade. You will be a temporary source of emotional fuel for a ghost that is not you. You will live in frustration. Path 2, you choose mastery. You stop performing and start being. You build a present-state reality so solid, so congruent, that it naturally projects an undeniable future. You master your frame so it is unshakable. You anchor yourself to a purpose so compelling that your mission is your primary relationship. When you do this, a profound shift occurs. You are no longer feeding her idea. You become the idea. The ghost becomes flesh. The potential is witnessed daily in your reality. You generate value. You are the calm leader. You are the prize. And in that state, you hold the ultimate advantage. You are no longer a consumer of affection, but the source of genuine attraction. Strong CTA and reinforcement. This is just the surface, the deep psychology of dynamics, the neurochemical triggers, the advanced framing techniques. That's what we build here. If you are ready to move beyond frustration and step into a reality of mastery, subscribe now. Hit the notification bell. The next video will break down the exact nonverbal signals that a woman's subconscious is testing your frame and how to pass effortlessly. This is knowledge most men will never have. They will remain confused, reactive, and powerless. The question is, are you one of them?